Alrighty, now on to section 3, which is introduction to simplifying a radical expression with an even exponent. So let's start with our example. Let me get the pen. Let's do blue. So our example is the square root. We want to simplify the square root of x to the 24th, right? And then we want to assume that the variable represents a positive real number. Why do we want to assume it's a positive real number? Because if it's not positive, then the example given would not be a real number. Okay, so I guess before we start this example, what I want to talk about is this property 3. So property 3 states, I'll write it over here, that the square root of a is equal to a to the 1/2. So if you guys recall, this is actually an extra credit question I gave you guys, I think for exam 2. So this is going to be really helpful for us. Why is it going to? Because, so in this case, a is x to the 24th, right? So if I know that the square root of a is also equal to the a to the 1/2, I can rewrite x, the square root of x to the 24th. Make sure it's under the square root. This is also the same as saying x to the 24th times to the 1/2. Right? And this reduces to the power rule. So remember, when it's a power to a power, what do? We're going to multiply the exponents. So it's going to be x to the 24th times 1/2. And when I multiply that, it's going to be 24 over 1 times 1/2. What do when you multiply? You go straight across. So then we get x 24/2. And then that can be reduced. It's 24 divided by 2. What is that? That is 12. So the square root of x to the 24th is x to the 12th.